Hi everybody, my name's Evan Horowitz with Mashgrams. Combine photos with sounds. Your own sounds or our library of sounds. They're all licensed. We have movie quotes, we have sound effects, all kinds of great audio. There's a problem out there. There's photo apps, there's video apps, there's messaging apps. Nobody has put them all together into one app. Mashgrams has done that. We enable you to combine photos with sound, filters, captions, ribbons, bows. You can share them publicly or privately. These are going to enhance your interactions with your friends and family. You know, everybody knows that video apps and photo apps are just exploding. Everybody loves memes. Our app will hopefully do the same thing. WhatsApp has a messaging component. People are using our app for messaging as well. Android just came out with sound and shot as a default element of their photos. Live meme is exploding in the Alexa rankings. Everybody's aware that Tumblr and WhatsApp and Instagram are just super popular. People love to interact with photos and now with audio. Our product is simple. You snap a pic, use an existing pic, or use one of ours, combine it with audio that you either record on the spot or select from our library of famous movie quotes, or perhaps some sound effects, and then you share it. You can share it publicly or privately. You want to share it to the cloud and let everyone see it? Great. You want to share it just with your friends and family? You can do that too. What differentiates us is that we've got amazing celebrities to pull from. We have everybody from Jim Carrey to Brad Pitt to the Honey Badger, everyone's favorite meme, Randall. Here are two live Mashgrams for you to check out. On the left is one that went viral on Reddit. On the right is one that I shared with my family where you can hear the baby rattling the rattle. You don't just get a photo of a baby anymore, you get to hear what the baby is doing. It's a whole richer interaction. Free is the gateway to paid. We've made our app extremely usable. There's tons of free content. You can make Mashgrams on our platform for free, but if you want premium content, you pay in-app as you go. We have great channel partnership potential for our channel partners like the movie studios and music studios to engage with our fans. We have over 11,000 users in our early stage here. There's been over 1,000 Mashgrams created, giving us a lot of data to learn about our users. We've been featured in Pando Daily. We had a very exciting combination of one of our Mashgrams with the official Ace Ventura Facebook page. We've breathed life into old content. It's classic content. It's everybody's favorite. You know, do not go in there. Everybody knows that quote. We got over 10,000 fan interactions. Warner Brothers was like, holy cow, our fans have a pulse. You know, we have competition, but I don't really think they're our competition. I think they're our future partners. We can monetize and enhance the audio components of these photos across Tumblr, Instagram, etc. We have a competitive advantage. We've done the impossible. We have got Hollywood movie rights that nobody else in this space has ever gotten before. We've also got a contract in hand right now from Universal Music for 3.1 million songs, including Coldplay, Guns N' Roses. It's going to be a game changer. When you go to see Coldplay, don't put up some modulated crappy audio. Pull from crystal clear Coldplay audio. Everybody loves memes. We are attacking the meme space. We are big on Reddit. People like to make memes with our platform and share those. Next steps for us. We're looking to raise a $1 million seed round at a $5 million valuation, leaving tremendous upside for you. We're looking to scale our content partnerships. We're looking to do an Android and tablet version. We're also looking to do more install acquisitions. We've been buying installs on Facebook and it's going great.
Kevin, you're out of time, but you can just leave that up and you're almost there right on time. Questions? No questions, everybody gets it.
What prevents Instagram from doing, aside from the content you license?
Repeat the question, please, Evan.
Yeah, from adding audio or any of these things. I didn't hear anything in the platform that is defensible.
Well, our whole engine is proprietary. It's not just audio. You're adding captions, you're adding filters, you're adding all kinds of if it was so easy, then Instagram would go and get these rights. It is not easy to get to the right person. Even if you're Instagram, I want to see you walk into Universal Music and get to the right person. It's nearly impossible.
I bet they can
I doubt it. They would have done it already.
Alan, you have a question?
That's it.
Okay. Eric, please.
All right. It sounds to me like the core sort of value proposition that you're offering is the ability to annotate messaging with sounds or movie quotes or other decorations. And tell me what you understand about consumer behavior and the market need for this. You talked
Sure.
about solving a problem, and you got to be careful about the way you present this, because I think you also said WhatsApp has a messaging component, which is a little bit tough for me to get out of my head. But I want to understand why you think that this is going to either displace some of the major players in this messaging space, okay? And photos, we understand consumer behavior around photos, but why do I need to have a picture that's annotated with the baby rattling when I can just share video? And so tell me a little bit about what you understand about the market that makes me understand why this is going to either dominate or make everybody partner with you.
There's two major reasons why I think that will displace video. One, video is a heavier format. When you share a video, it takes longer to send, it's using up your data plan, it costs more money, it takes longer to open. Not everybody is on your Apple iPhone 5. Some people are on older devices, and everybody can share a Mashgram and open it. The second reason that I think will displace them is it's not easy to be creative in a video format. On Video commented on it very succinctly. It's difficult to produce a longer video. Even a 10-second Vine is not always entertaining.
Don't focus on video. Why do people need to add decorations on top of their photos? Audio, ribbons, everything. Why?
It just enhances the photo in a way where it connects them together in a newer way. So for example, I'm working here at Runway, which is fantastic. Thank you, Alan. And I'm going to be late for work. I'm going to be late for dinner. I take a selfie. I say, honey, I love you so much. I'm so sorry I'm going to be late. Go ahead and start dinner. Please forgive me. 30 seconds later, I get a Mashgram back, and she's saying, honey, it's okay. Thank you. I just saved $20 on roses.
Okay, we are actually out of time for questions. We're going to start the feedback with...
Can I ask a really quick question?
Yes, Alan, you can answer the-
Do you know the age group that's using your app right now? 1,000 users plus, whatever?
It's amazing variance of ages. We have all age groups using it, and they use it for different things. You have 50-year-old women posting selfies, drinking a glass of wine in Napa and sharing it, making their friends jealous, adding audio to glasses clinking. You have people posting their favorite music. You have people that go to sporting events sharing a shot of a basket being shot with the sound of a basketball dribbling to enhance that. So people use our platform in a lot of different ways, and that's exciting to us. So just like we're saying mash like a lady, mash like a boss, it's because all this variety of different kind of users are enjoying our platform. It's not meant for any one group. We thought it would be skewed towards a younger demographic originally, but it's turned out that people are using it between the ages of 17 to say 51, 52, based on our Flurry stats.
Evan, give the microphone to Alan, please. We'll start with the feedback with Alan. With Mitchell, with Mitchell first, then Alan, Paul, and Eric.
Well, you don't lack for confidence and enthusiasm, but I feel like the core of your pitch is essentially, I'm going to show you pictures of large stacks of money, therefore we will make a lot of money, QED. I mean, I didn't feel ultimately that you sufficiently, you heard the questions, differentiated. What you instead did was you basically showed a lot of companies with massive user bases and market positions and insufficient differentiation with them. So I think you actually hurt yourself by taking that approach.
Alan?
I think that although we would all like to say that, hey, our product can be used by everybody in any age group, the tried and true strategy in this consumer app world is to focus on the youngest demographic, right? And they are the ones that will be the most creative. They will be the ones that will make the least sense, but they're the ones that will be the most like viral. They will be the ones that will spread this wide and far. And WhatsApp and Instagram didn't make sense until they made sense, right? So this is the type of thing that instead of, I think Mitch is right. We get that this could be big, and it could be irrationally big, but then focusing on how you scale a platform like this, how you continue to get large studios to license more and more content to you, because at some point they want to stop licensing to everyone, right? So there is a moat that you can build. And I think that Mitch is right, that if Instagram wanted to do this, they could, but if you were faster and you got more of the major studios to license to you, at some point they stop licensing to others, right? And they get to choose the winners. And if you get that, I think that there would be some type of differentiation there too. And I would just focus more on the engineering of the product. How does it become more viral? How do you hack growth more and more? And then I think we will take for granted that this could have large messaging audience.
Paul?
I'm going to agree with these guys. There's a couple of slides that could have been different and maybe more effective. But I also want to give you insight into the mind of these panelists. It's a very powerful thing that we're wielding. It's a great responsibility. And so we try to maintain a poker face. And often what happens for me is someone will start to talk, and the first 10 seconds I say, oh crap, this is stupid, and this is going to blow, and I'm going to have to try to look calm, right? So I had my oh crap moment, and what you did from there is you talked me all the way out of it, right? Now, there's still some things that you need to prove that you haven't proved, but you have tremendous enthusiasm. You've thought this through. You're a little bit cocky, but we like cocky as long as it's not like stupid cocky. You're just like, I've thought this through and I've got it. It was a very good use of PowerPoint. The classic use of PowerPoint that most people miss is that it's sort of an outline format on the screen. You're using that as a reference point. You're expanding on it. We can read the slide and or listen to you. You're kind of in sync. Sometimes as a speaker you get a little bit off. You come back on the next slide, you're back right on track. That's how you're supposed to do it. And I would argue that this is the most effective presentation we've seen tonight by a wide margin, because I believe what you did is you definitely got the next meeting. It would be very difficult to ignore the tremendous power that you bring. With some fine tuning, it will be a more potent presentation, and I don't know if you can make it or not, but I thought you did a very good job converting my oh crap moment to you go girl, you've got something. It's fine.
Eric?
Jumping in on the offending people. Okay, that's good. All right. I think that, the different types of companies that we hear presentations for raise different concerns in the panel. And for me, this is all about, is this going to work or is it not going to work? Okay? And you have to understand that when you let's just focus on like Instagram and WhatsApp. Instagram really started as a photography app, and it turned into a social network. But the power of Instagram was the power of the ability to share this experiential art form that everybody understands. And enough people started using it because the user experience was really good, and the social power of it sort of emerged from an unexpected place, and it became the sensation that it is. WhatsApp, on the other hand, is just a messaging app. Nothing particularly interesting about it. Quite simple. But massive users, okay? Outside the US, the systems are different. It's all prepaid. It's expensive to message, and so it's solved a big problem, and it also achieved tremendous user base, not out of nowhere just because it was the best solution there. This may or may not be something that takes off. You have to be able to assure us that you will hit that tipping point of user adoption where everybody is then forced to get on board and you become super successful despite the fact that people can question that. And that's what a pitch like this has to focus on. How do you get to that tipping point? You've got 11,000 users now, 1,000 Mashgrams. That's less than 1 in 10 people that have actually created a Mashgram of your users. Not sure what it means to be a user if you've never used it. How do you get to that tipping point where the demographics that aren't the youngest start to say, oh my gosh, I got to get Mashgram. This is how we communicate. It's how I'm going to communicate with my kids and my grandkids. That's not clear to me. I don't, as I sit here right now, I can't feel the pull of wanting to put ribbons and sounds. It's work, okay? And most people don't want to work. The nice thing about Instagram is that it's easy. You take a picture and you don't have to be creative. You don't have to say anything. So that's what you have to focus on in your presentation. It didn't come through for me, but I appreciated your style and your confidence.
Okay, you guys ready to vote? 1, 2, 3. We got 4 and 2 is 6 and 5, 11. That's
So we're going to take a 5-minute break. If you would like to view this incredible